likes to fight, apart from some people who join the army. Now don't fight all the time. So as we say, break it up, break it up. Stop fighting. Break it up, break it up. Stop fighting. I know people don't like to fight, or some do, but that's really weird. And then you're in school and you like to fight with your friends, and then teachers tell you off because they say you're not meant to fight. But then when you see who on the news that people fight, you say, why can't we too? I know that you shouldn't, but still, you go to school to learn how to play together, not to fight and die. People now, when we're going fighting, as this just shouldn't bad. We shouldn't fight. It's not very nice. It's mean to others. Say if there's a whole army and there's just, say, 20 of you, 30, 40 of the criminals, and then there's a whole army trashing up to you because you are the criminals and you didn't have anything. Just say one little tiny gun, and they're coming to you with loads of guns. It's unfair. You committed the crime and you have to go to jail. You can't just say, I give up, and then ask them not to take you to jail. I know it's not fair, but it is sort of fair. People now are being sad. It's unfair to others. You shouldn't do it. When you're fighting wars, you shouldn't even fight them. So just let people stay alive, otherwise we're gonna go to World War V. Break it up, break it up. Stop fighting. Break it up, break it up. Stop fighting. Nobody should be fighting, cause wasting just some money. When we're in the credit crunch, you shouldn't waste some money at all, whereas we're wasting so much money to make these huge tanks and aeroplanes and guns and super shot snipers to fight in wars with other people, whereas if we just stop fighting, it'll be okay, won't it? So I hope you've learned from this, that's going on for ages, that you shouldn't fight. Just let people stay alive, otherwise we're going to go to World War V. Break it up, break it up. Stop fighting. Break it up, break it up. Stop fighting. No, it's the credit crunch, but you still shouldn't waste any money. Think of the poor people's relatives and saying, he's going out there or she's going out there to fight for us. But we know she's going to die, he's going to die. They're probably going to die. It's so sad. And think of the money they're wasting to make a funeral. Well, not wasting, but using up. Sorry about that bit. They're using up lots of money, even though we're living in the days of the credit crunch. Shouldn't happen. Shouldn't have to. Spare the lives. We're going to go to World War V, I'm sure of it. And then in some years' time you're going to say, why did we do all those? We've got now a million world wars. We've broken the record for many world wars. It's so bad. Bad. We should just stop fighting and then everything would be fine. Fine. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Break it up. Break it up. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Break it up. Break it up. Stop fighting. I know you shouldn't fight. I know that you shouldn't fight. But some people don't, like the Taliban in Afghanistan. It's 2009, so you know. Maybe if you're watching this or hearing this in a couple of years, it won't. But I heard on the news that they were being mean, and they bombed a school with girls in it because they said they didn't want girls to go to school. That's racist. You don't have to be friends with everyone, just don't fight against them. Say you are white and they are black. You don't like the colour black. That is racism, but still you don't have to be friends with them. Just don't fight against them. Say you're black, say they're white, say don't like the colour white. That's racist still. But still, you don't have to fight. As long as you don't fight, you don't have to be friends either. Say you're clever. Say they're annoying. Just don't fight. You don't have to be friends. Stop fighting. That's my word. Stop fighting. I say stop fighting. You shouldn't fight, and that's what I say. Break it up. Break it up. Stop fighting. Break it up. Break it up. Stop fighting. Stop fighting against others. It's not nice and spoils your day. Hearing about it on the news, you like wake up in the morning, say, I'm going down to watch BBC Breakfast. See what's on the news. I wonder what. I think I know. People fighting in the war. Now I heard on the news yesterday, a couple of days ago actually, that they were training the police somewhere, and they turned against them and started shooting, so 5 people died. They returned to Woodland Bassett in the UK to have their funerals. Stop wasting money in the days of the credit crunch, making all the tanks and making all the suits, making all the planes and making all the guns. We just shouldn't do it. Just stop fighting and then stop wasting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Break it up. Break it up. Stop fighting. Now you shouldn't stop fighting. Well, actually, you should. You should stop fighting, but you should stop fighting. Just stop fighting, and then everything would be fine. Fine. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. I said stop fighting. Please do. It'll make a lot of people happier. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Break it up. Break it up. I said stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. You're probably getting bored about this all time of chat and chitter, but I'm trying to teach you a lesson saying that you shouldn't fight. So I'm just going to say again, stop fighting. Stop fighting. It would make me really happier. It would make a lot of people happier. Think of the poor people's families that go off into the fight. They'll think, oh, help my child. I know they're going to get injured. Think of all the soldiers that are being brave and going out there. Some have come back with a broken back. Some have not even come back. Some have come back with a broken leg. Some haven't even had a leg. Some come back with a broken leg. Some don't even have a leg anymore. So stop fighting. It'd make a lot of people happier. It'll make me happier. It'd make a lot of people happier. It'd also make the government be a lot happier. With me now. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Break it up. Break it up. I said stop fighting. Stop fighting. Break it up. Break it up. We say stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Now I hope with this lesson you've had from me singing you this rap that you shouldn't fight, and I hope that is all this fight. So what should you do? Stop fighting!